Morning, fourth graders, day 4, week 4, Thursday of your DMR morning math. Okay? Number 1. Are 3/4 and 5/8 equivalent fractions? Why or why not? So my first thought is to compare the two. We have 3/4 here, 1, 2, 3 out of 4. And then the other number they gave us was 5/8. 5 out of 8. Okay? So, are these equivalent? Here's a picture of them. Then what you can do is figure it out by taking the first fraction they gave you, 3/4, multiply them by 2, the denominator and the numerator, to get an equivalent fraction. Equivalent or equal to, if you did this, would be 6/8. They gave you 5/8. So right off the bat, you should know whether these two are the same. Are they equivalent? Okay? Number 2, solve 9/10 plus 5/100. Remember, with fractions, you cannot add or subtract fractions with different denominators, the bottom number. So typically you find your least common multiple, a multiple that will, both of these numbers can go into to equal this. Well, in this case, this is the least common multiple, because what can you get into to get 100? Only 1 times 100. So you're going to change this one to match this. Okay? What you do to the bottom, you do to the top. So here's an example. I'm not going to give you the answer for this one, but I'm going to give you an example. Okay? So the least common multiple for this would be 100, because that's just the way it is. We cannot get anything to 100. So we're going to do this by changing the denominator so it is the same. But what you do to the bottom, you must do to the top. And then you add the numerators, which is 68, and keep the denominator the same. That is your example. Okay? Number 3, compare decimal 4 to decimal 37. Okay? So write it in fraction form if that helps you. What is decimal 4? It is 4/10. Decimal 37 is 37/100. Remember your place value when you move to the right of a decimal. It is not a whole, it is a part of or a fraction of. Okay? So compare these. Which is greater than, less than, or are they equal? Okay? Think of a pie. 10 slices, you ate 4. This would have 100 slices, you only ate 37. That is one way to figure out your value. Number 4, find all the factors. Factors. If they say factor pairs, then you're going to list the pairs together like this. That would be a factor pair. If it's just factors, you're literally going to just list the factors. You know that 1 and 27 are factors of 27. Now go back, can you get 2? Can 2 go into 27 equally? If so, how many times? Those are the factors. What are the first 13 multiples of 4? You're going to do the number 4. What's the first multiple of 4? 4. What's the next multiple of 4? 4 times 2 is what? That will be your next multiple. Okay? And that is it. Please send me a message if you have any questions, if you need any help. Bye.